Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day one of Mars Week. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. So, this was Mars 4 billion years ago. It had a very different climate than it has today. A warm and wet conditions that supported lakes, rivers, oceans. It had channels that fed water through and fed into oceans, lakes, and rivers. It had sedimentary layers that were built up due to deposits underneath all the ocean layers, and eventually, flowing water came down as waterfalls, and it almost looking like Earth. But what did happen with all this water eventually from its 4 billion years ago, from and then today? Well, that the core of Mars got colder, pretty much destroying its magnetic field, allowing for harmful solar flares and solar winds to penetrate the atmosphere and stripping the atmosphere away into space. And eventually, interacting with all the water and its atmosphere and just what it's made out of, basically, because also these planets, so Venus, Earth, Mars, were all volcanically active 4 billion years ago, where eventually all these materials like iron and sulfates and lots of other things interacted with the leftovers of Mars's atmosphere. So Mars was volcanically active. So eventually all this iron got into and then, you know, iron deposits on the surface and eventually interacted with water and then your oxygen turned Mars into a red iron filled rusty wasteland that we know today.